Hi guys, so in this video we will be solving this problem XOR of sum of all pairs. Okay, so first let's understand what the problem says. So according to the problem we will be given an array of integers. So let's suppose that there are four elements in the array A, B, C and D. These are the four elements. So what we have to do is that we have to perform XOR of sum of all pairs. So what we have to do, we have to find the sum of all the pairs and then we have to perform the XOR between them. So if we calculate the sum of all pairs, so what will be the all pairs? So A plus A will be a pair, right? Another pair will be A plus B, and A plus C will be a pair, A plus D. Similarly, B plus A, B plus B, B plus C, and B plus D. C plus A, C plus B, C plus D, D plus A, D plus B, D plus C, and D plus D. So these are all the pairs. So now what we have to do is that we have calculated the sum of all the pairs. Now we have to perform the XOR between them. So A plus A, XOR A plus B, XOR A plus C, XOR A plus D, XOR B plus A. This goes on up to XOR of D plus D. So this is what we have to achieve in this particular problem. So this was for the problem part. So now let's try to understand how we are going to solve it. One way is what? Simple brute force, whichever the way we have just now discussed it. We will be calculating all the pairs, then we will be performing those XOR between them. But that would take us an order of n square time. Okay, and that is not a very good way to solve this particular problem. We can optimize it. So what we want to achieve is that we want to do it in order of n time. Okay, but how can we solve it in order of one time? Because we need all the pairs, and only in calculating the pairs what we will need, we will take order of n square time. So how will we able to reduce our solution to order of n time? Okay, let's see how will we able to reduce it in order of n time. So what we are going to use is that we will be using this property of XOR, that A XOR A is what? 0, B XOR B is what? 0. That is XOR between same elements is what? 0. So if we look clearly in our example, what we can see, there is an element A XOR B and there is an element A plus B, and there is a element B plus A. And what we will be performing is something like this: A XOR A plus A XOR A plus B dot dot dot. Somewhere here there will be element B plus A. We are performing XOR. So when we perform XOR between A plus B, XOR B plus A, this is what? A plus B, this is B plus A. From commutative property of addition, what do we know? That A plus B is same as what? A plus B. So these are what? Same. So their XOR will be what? 0. So these will cancel out each other, since A plus B XOR B plus A is what? 0. So there was no point of calculating these two pairs. Even if we would have not calculated these two pairs, then also our answer would have not been affected, since their XOR is what? Eventually 0. So they are not affecting our answer. Okay, so if we would have neglected these two pairs, that is, we have not calculated these two pairs, then also our answer would have been the same. Okay, so let's see if there are more such pairs which are cancelling out each other. So if you look clearly, there are more such pairs. A plus C and C plus A is also there. A plus D and D plus A is also there. Okay, now let's see. B plus C and C plus B is there. B plus D and D plus B is there. Okay, now let's see more. C plus D and D plus C is also there. Okay, so finally if we look clearly, we are left with only four pairs: A plus A, B plus B, C plus C and D plus D. Rest all pairs are what? Present in, means rest all elements are present in pairs, so they will cancel out each other. Their XOR will cancel out each other. So even if we do not calculate these two pairs, our answer will not be getting affected. Why? Because they will be cancelling out each other and their XOR will be what? 0 only. So even if we do not calculate each other, our answer will not get affected. Okay, so what we need to calculate eventually is that if there are four elements, we only want to calculate the XOR between the sum of these two elements. Means what? If there are four elements A, B, C, D, so what will be our answer? Our answer will be nothing but all sum of all the elements with itself and the XOR. So that is A plus A XOR B plus B XOR C plus C XOR D plus D. This is what our answer will be. So for calculating this, what we need only single traversal of this particular array, and that will be what, order of n. So we will be able to achieve our answer in order of n. These pairs are of no use, so we will not calculate the elements which are present in pairs, and we will save our time, and we will not be wasting our time in a n square solution, since because these two elements are present in pair, these two are present in pair, so they will cancel out each other. So there is no point of wasting time and calculating these two pairs. Okay, so we'll simply ignore these pairs. We'll calculate only those pairs which are useful to our answer, means which are actually contributing to our answer. Okay, so this is what we are going to use to solve this particular problem. But before moving on to the problem, let's have a dry run on a simple case. Okay, so let's suppose there are three numbers 1, 2 and 3. So if we want to perform this particular XOR of sum of all pairs, so according to our formula, what would be our answer? Our answer would be what? Simply 1 plus 1 XOR 2 plus 2 XOR 3 plus 3. Okay, but let's try to solve it using this brute force way also. So if we solve using brute force way, our answer will be 1 plus 1. Pairs will be 1 plus 1, 1 plus 2, 1 plus 3. Second, 2 plus 1 is a pair, 2 plus 2 is a pair, 2 plus 3 is a pair, 3 plus 1 is a pair, 3 plus 2 is a pair, and 3 plus 3 is a pair. So we want to perform the XOR between all of these pairs, right? So now if we see clearly, what we are seeing, 1 plus 2 is 3 and 2 plus 1 is 3. These or 3 will cancel out each other, so there is no point in calculating. 1 plus 3 and 3 plus 1, 4, they will cancel out each other. 2 plus 3 and 3 plus 2, both are 5, so they will cancel out other. So eventually we are left with what? Calculating 1 plus 1 XOR 2 plus 2 XOR 3 plus 3. Okay, now, and if you look clearly, this is what we have written earlier also. Okay, so we are directly going to use this, and it will help us achieve an order of n time complexity. Okay, so now whatever we have learned, let's try to code it. So we have to write for the solution in this function. So let's make a variable answer is equals to 0. So for integer element in ARR, what we will do, answer is or equals to element plus element. Finally, what we have to do, return answer. Okay, let's try to run this. It's getting accepted. Let's try to submit it. So it is getting accepted. So this was for this particular video. I hope you guys would have enjoyed the video.